What's up, Sharks? I'm Charlie Alcorn, and I'm here to talk to you guys about JobT, your one-stop shop for finding everything about every job. So what is JobT? JobT is both an app and a website where users will pay a small fee of $5 a month. Well, they'll have all the information about any profession that they'll be looking for. And it'll be the kind of information that you might not get on Reddit or YouTube or Salary.com or other websites like that. And all the information will be given in a 15 to 30-minute video called a tell-all. And a tell-all will give a holistic description of the job, including your salary, the personality types that would best fit for this job, the work culture, career advancement, everything you would need to know, all in one video. So what is not JobT? It is not for networking. If you post a tell-all about your job, you won't have to worry about getting flooded with messages from a bunch of 22-year-olds asking about internships or job opportunities. It's definitely not for boasting about new jobs. If you scroll through LinkedIn, about 80% of it is people talking about how excited they are about a new job or internship using fancy business lingo and slang that nobody actually talks like. And it's also not for job training. Most the information is about what kind of person is best fit for a job and what a job entails, and not as much about how to do a certain job the way Masterclass works. Does it work? Well, only users who have registered with the same profession will be able to thumbs up or thumbs down a video that they're watching. That way, only people who know a lot about that profession will be able to verify its truth or not. The highest rated tell-alls will be the first to show when searching up a certain job. Also, when creating a tell-all, you can choose to be anonymous or not, and you can either blur your face or change your voice, or even both. That way, if you're talking about your job and you may be being very critical of it, you won't have to worry about your employer seeing it. Also, when making these videos, each tell-all will have tags regarding the job requirements and qualities. So if you don't know what job you want, you can search up work from home, self-employed, or 2 weeks vacation guaranteed, and everything that will be in that category will show up. So you can either search for a specific job or search for any tags you want to add. And also, when you create the tell-all, the users that are making the video will be given a list of topics they make sure they cover so they know they're giving the whole description of the job. So you're probably wondering, why would somebody go through all this effort to make such an extensive post about their job, especially if they're not even getting paid? Well, one thing that I think we've all learned from the last 3 years is that people love to talk about themselves on the internet. TikTok and Instagram is filled with people sharing a day in the life of their job, a stay-at-home mom, a college student, whatever, even if they are not getting paid. Also, the top-rated tell-alls will be monetized in some way, so you have an incentive to create a high-quality post with accurate information in order to make money off of it. So another concern you might have is, isn't this information already out there? And yeah, you probably could find all this information on the internet, but the biggest difference between JobT and these other websites is you're not selling yourself to anybody the way you might be on LinkedIn. And Occupational Information Network is a free database that has this information, but they're missing one crucial part: human interaction. When you're getting this information from somebody who's actually worked this job and has a real opinion and idea of where this profession's going over the course of the next couple decades, that really helps. And this website is very old, not as very user friendly, and doesn't really make people want to stay on the website for very long. Reddit, on the other hand, does have a lot of the things we have. There are people who will talk about how long they've had a job, their salary advancement over the years, all these kind of things. The thing is, Reddit has a lot of other issues. There's a lot of hate speech, misinformation, and just a handful of other security issues. And you might want to just Google a job and say like, hey, what's the salary for an investment banker? But if you've ever done that before, I know I have, you don't really get a very accurate description. It's usually a very wide range and doesn't seem right. One of the biggest issues with many social media companies is they don't know how to regulate the information that's posted. Twitter has had a massive controversy in the last couple of years, especially with the Elon Musk takeover regarding this. Facebook and Instagram have also come under fire for censorship and how they go about regulating what's posted. So the best thing about JobT is that all the users are required to add in their employment history, and only the users with that job can verify a video. So the people that are deciding if something is true or false are only the people that have had this job in the past. And that's the most accurate way to do it, because It doesn't make a lot of sense for a bunch of people in one office deciding what's true and what isn't true for the whole country to see. And also, there's an easy reporting system on the bottom of each tell-all. So if a video is super jarring or definitely needs to be taken down, you'll be able to report it quickly. We already have an extensive staff monitoring the content and reports that come from users, as well as monitoring the information posted by themselves. So here's what I'm asking from you guys. I'm asking for a $600,000 loan for a return of 7% equity in the company. This loan will be used to pay users to make the tell-alls and incentivize user engagement while we increase our number of paying members, and the memberships will be able to cover the compensation after a certain point. On top of that, we would like to increase our staff who monitor the website and advertising and promoting of the brand. I see a very bright future for JobT. I want to see high school kids scroll through this app and they're 14, 15, 16, and they're thinking, what could I do with the skills that I have, and not what college should I go to or what should I major in. I would love to see people at the top of their field, top surgeons, investment bankers, hedge fund managers, politicians, all make these tell-alls, inspiring the next group of leaders in this country. It could help reform the jobs that are not as employee friendly or could be dangerous. If a company sees enough people talking about how bad their job is, they're going to be incentivized to change it just so people will be able to work this job. And I would like to see this used not only for a functional sense, but also for entertainment purposes. You look at Zillow. People look at Zillow all the time just looking at cool houses, even if they're not in the mood for buying a house at the time. We could do the same thing here. I created JobT because I had a lot of the issues that this website solves. I chose a major and a profession that I wanted to do based on what I thought I was interested in and what my parents thought I'd be good at, only to find out that the skill set and personality types for this job don't really match with me very well, and I'd be a better fit in a lot of different other jobs. We live in a time where so many people's ideas about a certain career from a 1-minute day in the life TikTok, and we all know that those aren't very accurate. On top of that, we get other ideas from our family and friends who have such a limited perspective and view on the world and on certain jobs. On top of that, so many kids now feel useless because they've been told that they can't sit still, or they have ADHD, or they don't talk well with others. And everybody has strength that they might not know about, and being able to see all these different people who have succeeded in different ways can be so advantageous to finding out what you're meant to do and what you're good at. I really hope you guys see the value in this, and I would love to work with you guys. Thank you.